everyone. Welcome to Smoke and Vic Sports Radio Hour, brought to you by Kick Labs. Of course, my name is Victor V, joined by my brother and co-host Smoke Dog.
Oh, oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, thanks again for joining us on a Wednesday. As you know, most of the year has been a Thursday, but regardless what day of the week it is, whether you're on Spotify, on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, or where you're at, hey, thank you again for joining us. We do have a great hour lined up for you guys. It's a little bittersweet to tell you this is the final episode, season finale episode of Smoke and Vic for 2025. Holidays are right around the corner, but we do have an amazing hour lined up for you guys talking major sports, San Diego sports, and everything that we can come across. Smoke, how you feeling, bro?
Good, man. It's been a great weekend of sports for San Diego. If you are still a San Diego Charger, that is. What a great win. You texted me right after the game. It's probably one of the best games and wins of the season for the Chargers. That was fun. This weekend was fun. A lot of big news in sports. What about you? How was your week? How did you like it?
I thought it was a great week. It's solid, and not just so much on the football realm, but a little bit of the UFC, the boxing, even right now with the winter meetings for baseball. It's been nuts and really fun, dude. A lot of cool stuff to cover. So I think you hit it off on the right note. Let's start off with covering some of these SoCal Chargers, dude. Because first off, we mentioned it before. This game was going to be a little bit interesting, not so much because of the matchup.
The playoff contention, the playoff,
Yeah, playoff contention. Both of the teams had the same record, 8-4. Eagles defending not World Series, my bad.
Super Bowl champs.
Super Bowl champions. But I guess world champions.
They are, yeah. They're world champions. Yeah.
But these Chargers, who have been
Super Chargers,
very, very patient, and even with all the things that have been going wrong with the squad, they're still holding it together. But the one thing that we did cover before was that this specific game was going to be available in an alternate version, which was going to be the Monsters Inc. version, which was actually pretty cool, dude.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of that. It was pretty cool. And
here goes the slide. If I can get it up to you guys, but it was really cool, man. So you got to see Soli, you got to see
Mike Wazowski
out there in the field with the boys. They had the half. The halftime report with the locker room.
I didn't watch that. Dang, no. My favorite part, I like the subtle things. Like I liked, when they were setting the ball together, it was like a claw to pick up the ball and put it where it's supposed to be. I think that was cool. They also did a SpongeBob thing before, but I say yes, I liked it.
Yeah, 100%. I liked it. SpongeBob was cool, but I think Monster Inc. was just maybe a little bit.
Oh yeah.
They corrected a lot of those
mistakes.
Yeah, those little kinks right there. But definitely worked out for their advantage. But again, an exciting game came down to the wire, overtime for both of these teams. And crazy stat before we get into the overtime stuff.
I like stats. Jalen
Hurts now has the stat of getting 2 overturns on the same play.
Since 1941 or something like that, right?
And if you don't know what play I'm talking about, I'm going to rewind it back real quick to you guys on the audio version. So my man, he's out there on the line, gets the snap, gets ready, sees his guy, tosses it. It does not go the way that he plans. It's intercepted. The Chargers start running back towards the end zone. Then the Charger ends up fumbling it. It's a big old scramble. Hurts ends up receiving it back. He looks happy. And then 1 second later, gets smacked out of his hands, fumbled, and is returned again by the Chargers. Crazy play. It hasn't happened in a very long time. Jalen Hurts now is a stat when it comes to overturning a game twice in one play.
I like the fact that the Chargers make the record books for embarrassing stats on other teams, like the Raiders. I'm sure you guys remember that Rivers game we talked about earlier this season. he purposely made sure the Raiders got one more penalty so they would hold the record for most penalties in a single season game. That's a stat that the Raiders have now thanks to the Chargers. Jalen, you have that stat thanks to the Chargers as well. So I love that stuff. Did you hear about well, there's two things I want to talk about Charger wise. Philip Rivers, but no, he's back in the league with the Colts, but they're saying he's only back because Matt Stafford's catching up to his all-time passing record. So Rivers like, no, not on my watch. I'm not done yet.
Let's not get into Rivers just
No, I was talking about Charger things.
Yeah.
Another Charger thing I just found out. One of my favorite cornerbacks. I think you liked him too. Oh yeah, primetime Chargers, 5-0 in primetime. We actually have one more primetime game.
Well, let's talk about the quarterback. Are you talking about Quentin Jammer?
I'm talking about number 23, baby. Quentin Jammer, baby. Yeah,
No, baby, Cromartie.
No, Quentin Jammer's number 23, and he was the one that said in 2011 he played drunk as a skunk in at least 10 games. Now, we're not really stats here, but I kind of wanted to look it up how good he did.
Wait, you
that
sure
season.
It was Quentin Jammer? You sure it wasn't Antonio Cromartie?
It was Quentin Jammer. Yep.
All right. Because I don't know, bro.
It was not Cromartie.
I heard even Cromartie was a little.
Well, maybe because Jammer was like the leader of the cornerbacks. He's getting everybody sauced. Who knows?
Okay.
You know what? I don't mind, getting a little buzz for a game, calm the nerves, have a beer. But he said he was 3 sheets, baby.
Yeah, that's a no, dude, bro. Like, I mean, yeah, maybe one shot or two will get you in the zone, and then you just burn it off as you play. But like being sauced like that,
no. I want to look up the stats. If you guys are there watching, let me see the stats of how he did 2011. Because what if he did great? Because he was a fast cornerback and he was really good. He had hands, he could hit. I always liked Quentin Jammer. I didn't know that stat. It didn't really surprise me. I mean, it does surprise me, but I still like him. It didn't change my opinion of him.
Oh no, I mean, end of the day, after he removes the pads, he's still a man.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. What was he going through in those 10 games? At home. That's what a lot of people don't really talk about. But there's a lot of things like that.
Yeah, that's facts. If you guys are feeling some type of way, hey, make sure to hit somebody up. You guys can hit us up right here at Cake Labs or Smoking Big. Or, what was that hotline again, Smoke?
421. I don't even know. Actually, let me check the notes. I might still have that. But while we're looking for this, it is holiday season and it does get lonely, so you definitely got to reach out to somebody and be friendly. I don't really know where it is.
That's all right. But don't worry. Just hit up the hotline. Talk to somebody if you're going through something. And, make sure that at the end of the day, you feel okay with yourself. Because sometimes that's the hardest part.
Yeah, it is the hardest part to love yourself. But you guys should, man. We love you guys. Let's go. Let's keep talking about the Chargers in primetime, though.
Let's go. 5-0.
5-0. Hey, not against weak teams either. Not against weak teams by any means.
So, you guys saw it right here on the board. We got the Vikings, we got the Chiefs, the Raiders, Steelers, and the Eagles. Dude. So,
the next victim is going to be December 27th, Saturday primetime against the Texans. They're going to be the Chargers' next victims.
Saturday?
Yeah, a doubleheader Saturday, December 27th. So Chargers, Texans in the morning, and then we got Baltimore versus Green Bay in the evening.
All right, well, let's keep on going with a little bit of football.
A little bit.
Let's talk about the man who was mentioned, Philip Rivers, right here. He has been summoned once again by the Colts.
Oh, yes.
To not only be in the practice squad, but more than likely be a starter for the team moving forward, since they're a little short on QBs. But it's a great story, man. I love Rivers. I wish him nothing but the best. And there is a small rumor that he could push him not only to the playoffs, potentially to the Super Bowl, his possible first Super Bowl.
They might have to go through the Chargers, though.
But yeah, it's a long road. Let's not get into
All right.
When it comes to the playoffs, he may end up facing the Chargers.
I do like Rivers, but I stay bolted, man. At the end of the day, I'm going for Herbie and the Chargers over Philip Rivers and the Colts. But I love Rivers. I think that'd be a dream matchup for Charger fans. Colts and Rivers versus Herbert and the Chargers in the playoffs. Dude. Oh, it would hurt if the Chargers did lose that game, but I wouldn't be brokenhearted.
I would love it, especially if the Colts were at home and then the Chargers get the W. Like that would be just awesome, man. It would give them. It would give the team so much juice.
Oh yeah, and if you are a Charger fan, you remember back in the McAfee Manning days, they had our number, so it would be sweet for a little bit of revenge in the playoffs because they took us out of the playoffs one time. I would love to take them out.
Yeah, and you know what? I brought this word a long time, but
Oh God,
yeah, dude, I still think it's going on, and even with
NFL too.
Yeah, dude.
I think NFL is more of urgency because there's only so many games. But go ahead, say it.
All right, dude. Load management.
Even with football, I don't get it.
No, dude, because look, so the O-line for the Chargers has been terrible the whole entire season.
Injured, but okay,
And
terrible.
they're injured for the season. That doesn't mean the postseason.
That's crazy.
So,
He always has these things.
Hey, we might get some people back for the Chargers. I don't know, bro. That's my gut feeling. So, I can't wait. I can't wait, and I'm ready. I'm ready to see what's gonna happen in the postseason for all these teams.
Well, we're not going to wait much longer. I mean, what are we? 10-4. Chargers are looking great. You know, 9-4. Sorry, who we play next? It doesn't matter who we play next. No, I can't wait to play the Broncos again, and I think we play them.
That's the final game.
Yes.
Of the season, which is gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be the one that decides the AFC West, but it's gonna be a really challenging and great way to set yourself up to the postseason.
And you know what's crazy? They say Chargers don't have home field advantage. I've been saying it for years, whatever. You know, I roll my eyes to it, but we've been playing so great at home. And I think that a home field advantage is a big thing. And I think we do need to win the West to be serious in the playoffs. I mean, look what happened in Jacksonville. That was an embarrassment. That's not the Chargers I watched all season. Are we going to see that in the playoffs if we got to go somewhere else? I don't even want to risk the biscuit.
Jacksonville was a little bit different, bro, because that's still an up-and-coming team.
Broncos is a great team. That's going to be tough.
Broncos are tough, dude. Bo Nix and Herbert share the same alma mater, so it's a little interesting.
That's true. Go Ducks.
Hey, man, they're some of the best uniforms in fucking college sports.
Oh, by far. Speaking about college uniforms for the moment, if you guys didn't take a peek, we don't have it up on today, but the Navy helmets for the Navy Army game, they're going all out. Both are going all out for this game this year, and it's going to be something to see. Badass pirate ship, old school, looks like on a map. Oh, dude, it is something to see, guys.
Well, I wish I had that slide to show you
Yes,
guys,
sir.
but you guys are gonna have to look it up yourself. But talking about a little bit of the college side, let's talk Heisman, and let's talk a little bit of a local kid that we know is a finalist for the Heisman. If you guys didn't know,
Say it.
we got this kid from Carlsbad High School. Damn it. Let me see. I can't even see his name, but I know his last name is Sayin. Let's see. Bam. Dude, we go through
This
notes
guy.
so damn quick. Julian Sayin. Julian Sayin, Heisman Trophy finalist with Ohio. It's a great story, dude. And you know, again, since we cover San Diego sports, it's only fair that we cover
Yeah.
this kid because as a quarterback, I mean, he's been killing it. Just making it to the final round finalist's name. It's a great honor, dude. I mean, I hope and wish that he gets it.
How many local? We only have one local boy, right? Reggie Bush? Oh, no.
Yeah. So far, it's only been Reggie Bush. I think Junior Seau was close, but he didn't get it.
Yeah, he didn't get it.
I
I think it was, what, Matt Stafford that year? Something. I don't know. I forgot.
But
No, not Matt
there's
Stafford.
been a lot of cats, dude. But so far, the only Heisman Trophy winner
Matt
in San
Leinart.
Diego County has been Reggie Bush, and just this kid alone being named after so many years, it's amazing, dude. I love it for him. I love it for his family.
Quarterback? Cornerback? What is it?
Quarterback,
Quarterback. And he's a freshman?
I believe he's a freshman.
Wow, because my on this day this year was actually about the first freshman ever to win, and that was actually Johnny Manziel, the first freshman ever to win a Heisman. So this might be maybe number 2.
Yeah, we'll see, dude. I mean, so far the favorite is from Notre Dame. So
Notre Dame.
yeah, so we'll see how it
Notre
goes.
Dame. Well, you know, like what's his name?
Well,
I'm sure they're all quarterbacks, right?
they're mostly all
I would
quarterbacks. Dude.
assume.
I mean, that's the new game, bro. Because like all these quarterbacks are so athletic. They run the ball, they toss the ball.
Yeah, no, it's
It's-
impressive.
Football has changed in the last 10 years, ladies and gentlemen. Like even in the collegiate level, like
I wouldn't say they're tougher. I would say they're more
they're faster.
athletic. Yeah, they're faster. They
Faster.
could probably play any position.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, yeah, quarterbacks are amazing right now. I mean, but now we're getting a new quarterback in the league. That's smash mouth Phillip Rivers. He even said in the interview, "I'm not going nowhere. You know, I'm not running out the pocket. I don't do that." So, and now, do you think that this is going to be a challenge to the youngsters, or are they going to respect a legend? Because in my mind, Rivers is a legend.
It has a little bit of both.
Kind of what they did with Brady. They didn't really hurt him. You know what I mean? They tackled him, sacked him, but they didn't really hurt Brady.
No, well, there's a lot of guys in the league that don't know who Rivers really is, dude. Because Rivers, he's a true competitor. I mean, just like Brady is and was. Because he's up there in intensity, just like Brady.
Oh, he's gonna talk trash. He's gonna get under their skin.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
So I feel like they are gonna respect them to an extent, but at the same time, they're hungry, bro. They're gonna try and prove themselves and be like, "Look, I
Get
just
out of here,
sacked
old
them."
man. It's a young man's league.
Exactly. So it's gonna be fun, dude. I can't wait for Sunday and see what happens with Phillip Rivers out there in the field.
Dude. Go Rivers, dude. Hell yeah.
All right, but now I do want to transition over to football instead of football because even the president said, "Hey, maybe we should change the NFL into something else because football deserves the name." And I do want to talk first and foremost about the MLS champions, since we were covering MLS for the longest with SDFC. Big shout out to Miami FC, champions of the MLS Cup. Shout out to Messi for just being great because he's the GOAT, bro. Come on, we can't fight. He's the fucking GOAT. Come on, don't play yourself.
Don't play yourself, dude. He's the GOAT. All right. He's the GOAT. Enough said.
But no, hey, shout out to the squad. I mean, they basically ended up whooping the Whitecaps badly, bro. 3-1. Basically the same score against SDFC from the Whitecaps, 3-1.
I did always wonder how we would have held up against Miami, though.
It would have been closer, I think. It would have been closer, but
how can we say that though? We lost 3-1.
Exactly. It did come down
Crazy
to
match.
SDFC defense, but that's besides the point. Just congrats to the champs, and Messi showed why he's one of the best in the world still at his age.
It's unreal. When you got it, you got it. And certain people have it. Like Rivers. I'm more worried about him getting hurt, but he has a great line because I know he can still sling the rock. I know he can still be accurate. I'm not worried about that. Like Messi, as long as his legs don't give out on him, he's going to be the greatest continually,
100%.
And there's just certain players who, like, if they do everything right and they have a regimen and they stick to it, they can last forever almost. It just seems like it. I think Brady can get back in the game.
I think so too, but I think at this point, him being a commentator, like he doesn't really care, dude. He's already
now too.
He's got the money, like he don't need to play. But it would be cool to see Brady come back one more time. But in reality, he should have retired as soon as he won the last Super Bowl with Tampa Bay. So
yeah,
let's just stay with that.
Stay with that.
All right, but still on the football realm, let's talk
the World Cup.
World Cup opening match will be Mexico versus South Africa.
Hey,
little quick rematch from way back, about 13 years ago at least.
Oh, they're still sour.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be amazing, dude. And we had the presidents of Canada. No, actually, my bad. Prime Minister of Canada, President of Mexico, and President of the United States be part of the raffle for the contentions and see where all the teams placed, which I thought it was kind of cool, dude. And
it's all over America. Actually,
it really is.
Yeah,
and actually,
looking at the list,
we do have the map of where all of these teams are going to be playing, dude, because it is all around North America, and you guys have no idea how many different cities are going to be impacted by World Cup soccer out here.
Mexico, Guadalajara, LA, Boston, Kansas City, New York, Philly, Frisco, Dallas, Monterey in Canada, Quebec, Oh man, they're everywhere. It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna
You
be
know.
crazy, dude. And here you go. This is most of the charts that ended up happening for the World Cup. It's already set. Most of the divisions have been set. Mexico will be playing in Mexico City, and
That's
the
gonna be wild.
USA will be playing in beautiful Los Angeles. So it's
Now
gonna be tight.
Is Canada also gonna get a Canada home field or what?
I have no idea. I don't give a shit about Canada.
Well, it's the World Cup. They're part of it too. There's gonna be a lot of games in Canada as well.
Yes, there is. Hey, and shout out to Team Canada, dude. I hope you lose first.
I'm still excited for what's coming to San Diego. You know that NASCAR over Coronado. I think that's gonna be super bad.
Oh, dude, and we're not gonna bring up those slides because it's
Oh yeah.
it's a little late for that, but still super excited for Coronado to turn into basically a
A street race course, right?
freaking race course, dude. First time it's ever happened, and we thought it was just gonna be in the naval base, but no, they're taking over all of Coronado. If you guys ever been to Coronado,
Dude,
it's small. Those streets are small, bro. So
that's actually true. I didn't even really.
like it's
Old school made.
I
so
hope there is no
smaller cars.
accidents. I hope everybody is safe out there, but damn, it's gonna be exciting TV.
That's gonna be fun to watch. You're 100% right. It's gonna be so fun to watch. Oh man. So yeah, I'm excited for that. I think that's what coming February, or is it?
Yeah, it's coming February, and I can't wait, dude. I can't wait because just like hockey is exciting. I mean, NASCAR. This is the first time they've ever done something like this,
Dude,
and it's about
awesome.
time, dude. Because I've been telling Smoke like NASCAR is cool,
Oh yeah.
but when you're doing 500 laps in the circle, it's not exciting, dude. That's exactly why F1
It's so
is way better
yes.
than NASCAR, but NASCAR is finally stepping it up to the street race. I don't know how many laps are going to be involved, but it's cool to see the sport finally not necessarily revamping, but reshaping itself in a way where they're bringing their product into different cities and adjusting to different courses. So
That's why I
it's
like
tight.
when
It's
a lot
tight.
of sports do that. You know, hockey now they're starting to get into they do stadiums like baseball stadiums like every once in a while. What's another one that would just happen? The Field of Dreams with baseball, and then they did it on the race course. I like how like sports.
That
are
one was
starting
cool.
Yeah.
This year, 2025, that was cool.
They are going to bring the Field of Dreams back though, so that's going to be really cool. We already talked about that, but I mean, what NFL played in England, on a soccer pitch. They're called pitches, right? Football pitch.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But what I do have to bring back up is, MLS, the Padres returning to Mexico City next year, April 25th and 26th. That weekend, you cannot find me here because I'm going to be down in Mexico City, my
Hey.
friends.
Now, do you know, is this our home field or is this their home field?
Technically, it's a little bit of both. You
So
get
one
one
on
day
one.
and one day. Yes. So that's where the stats go crazy because for the last time I was there, 2023, Saturday was the home field for the Padres. They were wearing the City Connect, which, by the way, was the first time Fernando Tatis ever wore a City Connect uniform. Technically at home, but it was in Mexico City.
Ooh, did not know that.
That day was crazy. I think the score was like 16 or some shit. They hit like 8 home runs. I
Oh,
was there.
yeah.
I saw everything.
I remember that game.
And then
Cubs, right?
the Giants. And then the following day, the Giants were home. So like, it's weird. You get 2 games down there, but you split them, home field advantage. So
I guess you
it's
gotta
a trip.
respect it. At least that's fair. At least that's fair. Not like Chargers in Brazil against the Chiefs, and it was a home game.
That was fucked up.
And they put
NFL
the Chiefs on the touchdowns. That was super wrong. If
Yeah.
it's a home game, it should be all Chargers.
100%. Like
You know what I mean?
that was the worst thing. You called it a home field game for the Chargers,
But it looks so neutral.
but you split the field goal lines. Like, no, there should have been Chargers all the way.
all the way.
We know this. We covered it. NFL, you're wrong for that. You're wrong for that. And look at the Chiefs now. That's
Oh my
exactly what
gosh.
happens.
And so I want to get back to what you were talking about earlier. You're talking about UFC. You're talking about this whole weekend was good fights. There was a lot of great fights that were lined up. I wouldn't say the finishes were that great. I'm thinking more and more corrupt about this betting thing. Again, I'm glad that me and you both don't bet on sports because it's getting more and more shady with the chances of winning. There was 3 draws on big betting matches this weekend. One was that boxing match. One was the match, I think, 2 before that final match. And then the unfortunate, the champion on UFC broke his arm pretty much within the first 15 seconds. And that's very controversial. I mean, it happened. That was an accident. But like,
yeah, no, that's a little
that
bit
was an
different.
accident.
That's something you can't even bet against.
But you lose a lot. A lot of people lost a lot of money on that. Especially those 3.
Yeah, well, I mean, first off, I'm gonna tell you this, and this is the truth. Nobody's gonna admit it, but boxing is rigged, 100%. As when it comes down to the promoting, when it comes down to the showcasing, when it comes down to the opponents, it's rigged, bro. Boxing is one of the most rigged sports that you could ever find. It's great, an amazing sport, and you always have that chance of possibly winning, but it is rigged. And I mean, we saw it with Pitbull and Roach. Yeah, I would say
bro.
yes, it was a draw, but Pitbull was getting his ass kicked. He landed a good amount of punches and he was the aggressor. But, because he was the defending champ, that's why they didn't make him lose. They didn't want him to lose his reign. They were like, nah, you put enough effort, so we're just going to say it was a draw.
Man, yeah. I mean, I agree with you. Just like that Pacquiao Jr. fight, you know what I mean? Draw. Why? Because they didn't want him to lose his first bout. Yeah,
100%.
It's rigged. I think the other dude clearly won. I think, got the best of Pitbull. That's just my vote. I'm not one of the voters. Even in, I don't know. I just think it's just.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Roach
should be a winner and loser.
Like Roach got rocked. I'm gonna give you that. He got rocked.
Should be a winner and a loser.
He put up a better fight. Like he actually boxed him, but it is what it is. End of the day, it was a draw. And Pitbull said it himself. He's not going to really offer any of his previous bouts any rematches because that's not how he operates apparently. But you know what it is.
It should be rematched, and it probably will be.
Oh yeah, there's people that deserve rematches, and you know who those opponents are. But
sometimes it's in their clause. Sometimes they deserve it. Like they get if I lose, I get a get back. I get a chance.
Oh yeah, dude. But some people's egos get inflated, and they're like, nah, dude, I don't need to waste time with you. Whoop de whoop.
Oh, no,
but
man.
That's different. And there
Stuff's
was
getting weird, but it's seeing more and more like it's being rigged. So I guess you're correct.
Yeah, dude. Nobody's gonna admit it, but it's true, dude. Boxing is one of the most rigged sports. I swear to you, it sucks because it's a beautiful sport. But hopefully Triple G could actually help us and change the sport in a better, positive way, and stop getting rid of all this nonsense out here.
And see, I beg to differ because I heard a lot of stories about basketball. I don't really watch basketball too much, but I heard that a lot of people throw games and they get away with it.
Oh yeah, especially
baseball players face more life than murderers, but basketball players can get away with it.
Oh yeah,
shaving a few points.
Dude, with this whole online betting is just getting crazy.
I think it's ridiculous. I don't know. I just think it's dumb.
I mean, we just saw the case with the 2 baseball players, dude. They ended up losing basically their career. They're gonna go into jail, get imprisoned
for the rest of their life, pretty much.
And only to make what $12,000 when you already had a secured bag of like over $3 million. Like what? Sometimes it's that addiction, bro. And again, if you are feeling some type of way, talk to somebody, man.
Yeah. Dude, yeah, I just got back from the casino on Sunday. I'm not much of a gambler. I went to the blackjack table, lost $200. Cool, man. I don't have the itch. You know what I mean? Sometimes you're lucky, sometimes you're not, but you got to learn to step away. No 100%. One to hold them, no one to fold them.
That's facts. And, to move on a little bit more in the UFC, there was a lot of big fights, big controversy, as Smoke said, with the broken hand. But, the favorite local kid, Brandon Moreno from Tijuana, ended up actually losing. Not doing the best, losing.
That
and
was also a controversial stoppage.
It was a stoppage. He didn't even get tapped out or nothing. They stopped the fight, and
he wasn't. He was moving. He was trying to get out of the way, but he kept taking him and not really blocking him because he was trying to get up. And the referee, I think, stopped it a little earlier.
I think so too, because
he's got a thick skull, and I think refs should know the fighters in the cage.
Their style.
Yeah.
Their style
Exactly.
for sure, because that's Brandon's style, and I'll give him that. But you know, end of,
He takes a beating.
end of the day, I think the ref was right in stopping, you know, because he didn't want the fighter
Concussion-wise
to
or
get
something,
any
yeah.
more damage, but it was too soon. Like maybe another 8 seconds to see what he could really do. But after that,
Maybe.
but you know, I don't know, 8 seconds to getting your ass whooped, they'll fuck you up for life.
Yeah, that'll hurt, man. You know, I mean, he Moreno didn't fully contest it, so
Yeah, I mean,
wasn't fully against it. He couldn't get up. That dude had him. you know?
yeah, dude. I mean, Brandon,
But,
he's still a great fighter, great contender. I'm not saying he's on his way out
I love
because
the
he's
baby
not,
assassin. Hell no, he's not.
because he's still got a lot of time in the sport, a good at least 3 more solid years.
You know what? That was a weak loss too. That wasn't a loss where
Mhm.
like Dana be like, oh no, you may not have another one. This was like, all right, now he's gonna be mad. Now he wants whoever's next is gonna get in trouble. 'cause-
Yeah, but his road back to a championship is looking a little bit more difficult. That's all I
He's
got.
got to win a few big fights now. Yeah, you're right. It's gonna take a few more years for him to get a championship shot.
Yeah,
And oh damn, you're right. I didn't even think about that.
yeah. So this was something for him to prove, because he had just been, I guess, demoted to like a different promotion. He became the champion in that promotion. That's when he got bumped up again to UFC, and he just, you know, didn't perform. So a little sad, bittersweet, but you know, hopefully it's another learning experience for the baby assassin. But
Yeah, he's still young, right?
it's
23?
gonna take him at least another year and a half, maybe 2 years, to really be able to contend for a title again.
You think
So-
we'll ever do like some gangster ass bare knuckle boxing? I love watching bare knuckle boxing.
That
man.
shit is so intense, dude. No,
I
no.
be seeing-
Who the hell wants to do that,
Dude,
dude?
their
That's
noses
so
get
sick.
shattered. Oh, it is. Not only that, like their knuckles get busted. Like I'm breaking my knuckle to break your nose. Like, fuck.
Dude, that is one of the
That
worst
is
sports
tough, dude.
I've ever seen. And, like
That is-
it's cool, it's entertaining.
It's
but
jail fighting,
God
bro.
damn,
It reminds
that
me of
shit-
jail fighting, bro.
Dude, you sent me
like-
that video of
I'm telling you, dude.
of this guy. Like,
His nose is different.
yo, I'm gonna try to rewind it for you guys on the audio platform. So this dude, they're in there, they're going at it, you know, bobbing, weaving, dodging, getting ready, setting up a jab, but then they end up getting into it, getting more in the range, getting close, and all of a sudden the opposite fighter just throws a haymaker.
Oh my god.
The other guy tries to avoid it, gets close, but then just gets clocked right in the face. And as soon as that punch landed, his face completely changed. Like his nose was like this straight, and then before you knew it, it just got sunken in so
like a little
deep.
pig nose. Yeah, like a little pig nose.
It was bad, bro. Like,
It looked like a who. He looked like
Like-
a Whoville.
bro, like I've never seen anything like that in my life. And
His
it's like,
eyes are wide open.
yo,
His eyes are fucking wide open.
yo, like your face changed that much in 2 seconds.
Oh my
That is
God.
crazy.
How are you not dead?
Yeah, exactly.
That was
Because that's
crazy.
that's such a sensitive bone. Like it could actually pierce your fucking
Yeah,
brain.
And
dude.
you gotta know when you're injured like that, not to breathe out your nose, not to try to blow it out, just out your mouth. You know, because that could kill you.
dude. That was probably
Oh.
one of the craziest things I've ever seen in bare knuckle
I'm telling
boxing.
you.
I do not recommend it for the sensitive of heart.
Oh, dude, I'm watching some of these OnlyFans models. Some of them hold their own, but they don't all. And it's just Jesus. Like you don't really, whoever's your manager or whatever, they're not telling you the truth of what you're getting into. You know, you're fighting a Russian chick who's been fighting her whole damn life just to fucking eat some, you know, pork and beans, and now you're just trying to make an extra, you know, few grand, and you get your face rearranged.
It's crazy, bro. It's hard out here for a pimp.
Yeah, it's like, damn, dude, if your pussy ain't sound like that, then maybe find a new occupation.
Hey, but OnlyFans is a little bit different, you know, because it's a platform for fans. So it doesn't matter what necessarily it is you do. I mean, there's always Instagram, but for
you
your
can join
fan,
our OnlyFans.
but
We got some
for
behind the scenes
fans,
content.
it's a little bit more exclusive.
We're gonna make one called FF for fans, baby, or 4F for fans,
Yep, there you go.
for fans, because that's what we do, man. We love you guys. The whole season, we're with you boys. Padres win and loss, SDFC win and loss. But we know it's the holiday season. We're gonna be with our families, but we're rooting for the I'm rooting for the Chargers to win. But yeah, no, we've been with you all season. Happy holidays. We're glad that you guys stayed with us.
100%. And you know what? Before we move on from a lot of this stuff, I want to rewind it back a little bit for the football.
Back.
We're going back to the football. We celebrated the champions. We talked about World Cup. But let's talk a little bit of what's going to happen with SDFC, because first off, they are qualified for CONCACAF and they are going to end up playing. Oh, shit, my bad. Wrong slide.
They're officially in CONCACAF.
They are officially another wrong slide. It's hard with this new monitor. Sorry, guys. Oh, brought it back. All right, here we go. Boom. But they are going to end up being, so SDFC will be playing in CONCACAF 2026 against UNAM Pumas. It's going to be crazy, dude. Pumas is a Mexican league team, but they're still a really intense and good team. They probably haven't been as of late, but either way, just making it to that type of stage and on that type of tournament, it's still great for this new team that is SDFC.
That's a good experience. That's technically a world stage. You're internationally now representing San Diego. That's beautiful.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, what the squad is going to look like for that game, we still do not know, because there's a lot of pieces moving, man. I mean, there's talk about Chucky, there's talk about some defenders, Pellegrino. We don't know, man. But
you better keep Pellegrino. That's my guy.
Oh, I love Pellegrino.
That's my
guy. He's one of the faces of the team, in my opinion. I think they should extend him for at least another 2 years, but we'll see what happens, man. I'm not gonna say that they can't replicate what they did this year, next year, but if they could, damn, that's only gonna bring in more fans of SDFC.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. I just want them to get that direct TV off the damn chest. I think that's stupid as hell. But if you want to keep talking about, up and comers and things that's going on like SDFC, I mean, you definitely got to talk about the big things that's going on with the Padres.
Let's talk some Padres.
We'll talk a little Padres, baseball. A little bit of baseball. Pete Alonso's an Oriole now. So they're saying that Juan Soto's not going to get pitched to. But that's baseball. But I want to talk about Padres. I want to talk about what Preller is. He's being very promiscuous on what he says or what he doesn't say.
All right. So we said it at the beginning of the episode. The winter meetings have been going on for this week. They are officially done, but a lot of crazy things happen. Not necessarily with the Padres. There were a lot of big rumors with the Padres. They were going to make a big splash. They may still end up doing a big splash right before spring training. Who knows?
We might.
But there was rumors floating around that, we got Pivetta on the block. We got Mason Miller on the block. Cronenworth.
Toddy.
No, Toddy is out of limits. Merrill. A lot of other these cats, dude.
Well, Toddy was in the rumors too. Whether he is off limits or not, he was in the rumors.
But it's just crazy, man. And the one thing I ended up talking to Smoke a little bit earlier before we started the show, it feels like the MLB network just wants all these Padres to not be Padres anymore, dude, which is crazy. Like, why are they hating on the Padres so goddamn much? And I'm not even talking about the team up north. Like, yeah, they hate us, but shit, we hate them too.
Because they're saying shipping the Padres out to a bunch of these different teams, like to just diminish us. I see what you're saying. I didn't even know it until you said it, and I agree with him tremendously. Like every single scenario is getting rid of Toddy, or Maryland and Miller, like because they're both like I guess
because they're younger,
but they're also both East Coasters. So like, oh, the Yankees, the Red Sox, they love players like those. So
yeah, it's crazy, bro, and I don't like it at all. But it's part of the business. You got to have a thick skin when it comes down to business. And as a fan, sometimes we kind of sidetrack and then not necessarily see it in that way. But baseball is a business.
Okay.
Sorry to break it to you.
All right, I'll give you two, but I want to ask you first before I answer mine. I want your guys' opinions too. What are the two biggest Padres that left San Diego that hurt the most? You know what I mean? Throughout your whole fandom of being a Padre fan, what are the two biggest ones that left? I'll give you you could say Ricky Henderson, whatever like that. What do you think?
I'm not gonna go too far back, bro. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm not gonna go too far back.
Adrian Gonzalez, motherfucker.
Yeah, Adrian Gonzalez was
That
one
was-
of the
that
ones
one
that
hurt.
hurt, especially him going up
one hurt.
north. That one's probably the worst. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because not only does he mostly cover the LA Dodgers, shout out to them and their fat and
Yeah, he almost like disowned the Padres completely.
yeah, he said Adrian Gonzalez said fuck the Padres. But the crazy thing is that he ended up representing the Padres in the golf tournament that they had this year. So not cool. Not cool. Adrian Gonzalez is one of them. But in recent history for me, I'm gonna get into people's feelings, but I disliked the Soto trade. I understand that it was needed. Again, baseball is a business, but I think if they would have given him a year playing with Tatis in this squad,
we would have won one.
It would have been insane, bro.
Yeah, if we would have had, you're right.
But the Padres needed the pitching, so it was reasonable why they made the trade. He had only 1 year of control. Ended up making it to the Yankees. I mean, look at what happened with the Yankees. They made it to the goddamn World Series.
Yeah.
But sometimes it just doesn't work out. I think that's probably in my fandom in this decade, the Soto trade was probably the one that hurt the most.
Okay, because I don't know if it was a trade, if it was free agency, but I would have said, and that's a different decade. Trevor Hoffman, I think that was a big one that we lost. But yeah, no, I guess you're 100% right with the Soto because that was a trade, and Adrian Gonzalez was a trade. So, wait, did we trade him or was that a free agency with AG?
I can't remember that far back there. That was like 2007 or something.
Well, another one too, though. That's also the same type of Anthony Rizzo. He could have been a Padre. He could have been a great Padre.
Oh, a lot of these cats, dude. I mean, we could go
Trey
with
Turner.
Mackenzie Gore, Trey Turner,
dude.
young shortstop, dude. Mackenzie Gore. I just said that.
CJ Abrams.
AJ Abrams,
CJ.
Abrams. My bad.
Even that. Oh man, yeah, dude. We got rid of a lot of.
That kid Woods.
Oh yeah, James Woods.
I mean, shit. Even now, dude, a prospect.
The catcher.
No. He's still with the team, dude.
But he's hurt.
The
Remember
young
he had that
shortstop.
surgery.
The young shortstop.
I don't remember his name.
I kind of do, but
Well, say it.
I can't
If you
remember right now.
God, you guys remember his name? Say it right now in the comments. I want to know.
Yeah, it's all
What's
right.
this guy's name? But if you want to, don't talk about Padres because it is the winter meetings. We don't know what's going to happen. We could say any rumor in the game. We could say we might be getting Soto back.
Yeah, and this is exactly why Smoke and Vic is calling it done for the year because there's no more Padres news that we can get into until the spring meetings. There's no more soccer that we can cover until February. So, it feels
We're
about
San
right.
Diego Sports Organization. Go Goals. You know what I mean? Go SD Clippers. Go Aztecs. Go ahead. And Aztecs only have one more game left. And that's that bowl. It's the bowl game.
Yeah. I mean,
In New Mexico. It's in New Mexico.
I mean, there's still the basketball and all this and that, hockey, but when you don't have a home team, it's a little bit harder to cover. So, might as well just.
Hey, at the end of the day,
chill out.
we stay San Diego, north and south. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
But we love sports. And hey, shout out Osai Bombers. They are having open tryouts again this December. I tell you guys all the time. Next week, it's next week. They're having open tryouts at the Army Navy Academy field. So man, definitely go check that out. And yeah, I mean that's kind of all my notes. What else you got? I have a few. Well, there is that one thing.
Yeah, no, there's still a couple of things in the books, and I'll show you something right now in the camera. But before we get into all of that, I do want to invite everybody to the final episode of the Kick It podcast. It will be a poker game held exclusively here at the Kick It Lab studio. We have spots available, so hit us up on the DM if you are interested in joining this poker tournament because it's going to be a great way to finish off 2025. There is some prizes. There is some great vibes and great activities. So, hey, pull up, DM us at Kick It Labs to join on the poker tournament for the season finale of the Kick It podcast. It's going to be great.
Hell yeah. This is going to be cool. It's going to be a fun one. Are you excited?
I'm definitely excited, dude. And check it out. So not too many people know about this, but I've been talking to the squad. I brought it up. I'm not sure if it's gonna happen or not, but I have volunteered myself to be a commentator on the poker game. So it's gonna be fun, bro.
There we go.
It's gonna be fun. Don't get me wrong. I would love to be on the table because these was ain't got it in Texas Texas Hold'em, bro. I'm telling
Tell
you,
you
like,
what,
but no, I think I'm better suited to be a commentator for that sport. And you know what better way to finish off the year than to have a poker game here at Kicker Labs and have live commentating on that sport. Brought to you by Smoking Vic Sports Radio. I think it'll be sick.
announced by Smoking Vic, we could totally do it, man. Be our first announcing gig. That'd be fun. Will we talk like golf? Will we have to talk like this because of gambling? Or how would we be able to?
It's super easy, dude. It's super easy. I'm not even worried about it.
It's like he fucking lost. Let's do it. So yeah, the Kick It Poker. Also in Oceanside, if you guys are local over here in North County, there is the Parade of Lights.
Yes, sir.
It is holiday season, so the Parade of Lights. You know what day that is?
I don't know the date. I just know that it's happening really, really soon.
Have you been before?
I don't attend too many public things. The only thing I ever go to is the
Political debates,
like the
Vote for this guy.
Oceanside City like public tree lighting. Yeah, but that's about it. And I've only been there once, maybe twice.
Well, it's December 13th, guys. So yeah, it's Oceanside Harbor. The Parade of Lights. All the boats deck their boats out. with
Yeah,
Christmas
they
lights
deck the
and-
boats out. They cruise them out in the harbor.
Oh,
It's a
man.
fun time, dude. It's cold as hell out on the water, but it's cool.
How hard is that to drive a boat in the dark?
Sail a boat.
Sail a boat in the dark.
It's pretty fucking hard because you can't see the waves. And that's why they do it at the harbor, because it's in the enclosed water, because you got the jetties, blocking the waves. But if
I've
you were
seen
to
dolphins in the harbor before.
yeah, dolphins are crazy. Yeah, shout out to the dolphins out there.
Shout out to all the dolphins out there.
All right. Well, I'm gonna approach the camera real quick for you guys. I'm gonna show you something,
Ooh, what
something
did you get
real
from the game?
special, man. I was gonna, do the second camera, but we're a little short on time, especially this being the final episode. But I am gonna approach the camera and show you guys some of the cool stuff that I'm planning on showing you guys a little bit later on today on some special clips. But I'm gonna get up here and
Ooh.
go straight to the camera.
Well, yeah, man. So Smoking Vic, we appreciate y'all, man. We will be back next season.
All right, here we go. First one is this little piece of San Diego Padres.
Memorabilia.
Yes, sir.
Look at
It's a
that.
pen. I mean,
It's
you
a
can't see the
pen.
green, but
It's the first piece of Padres memorabilia that we got for Christmas this season. It's a lapel pin. You got it directly from the Padres store.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yes. Oh, and what is this coming up?
Ooh, okay, this is the money right
This
here.
is the
I
money.
hope everybody sees it, but we are gonna be cracking
Are you
These cards-
kidding me?
2018 Topps Series 2.
A 2018 Top Series 2 unopened. We're going to have some bonus footage, not live, but you will definitely follow us and check us out and see what's in those packs, or that pack. I can't wait.
Yeah, so we
I
got some
can't
bonus
wait.
footage for you guys. So aside from the ornament pin right here that I picked up at the team store today, we do have these 2018 Top Series 2 baseball cards that we're gonna end up cracking open for a clip for you guys. Only 10 cards, 10 cards. But if you guys know your baseball, 2018 was a great year. That's the year that Shohei Ohtani debuted. Also, Ronald Acuna debuted and Juan Soto debuted their rookie year. So
We get 3
We'll
rookie
see.
cards.
we'll see. I mean, I'm not expecting anything, but if we even get a base card of those guys, I'll be pretty happy with that.
That's a fun one, especially if we get a Padre.
Ooh, imagine that. What? Who can we get? Like Will Myers or something? It'd be nice.
Rookie wise, good wise.
Well, maybe
yeah.
not rookie.
Good
but
wise,
like-
yeah. Myers probably. I'd want a Willie. I miss Will. I like Will.
Yeah, I miss Will Myers too. He should have been part of the fucking golf tournament, but whatever.
Yeah, right. All he does is golf. Not saying I follow him. or anything.
It is what it is.
All he does is golf.
Well, guys, we ran out of most of our slides, most of our topics. Covered just about everything that we needed to cover, at least for this final week of Smoking Vic Sports Radio. But before we head out, I do want to show you guys and run back some of these slides that a lot of people ended up enjoying throughout this season. And you know what? I'm just gonna run them back, dude. And I'm gonna start with I don't know. I'm just gonna fucking start right here.
Oh, not that one.
I think I am gonna start with this
Oh,
one.
God.
And we mentioned his name. This man has surgery in his arm, but he does do a mean electric slide.
He does do.
Let's go. Justin
Very well.
Herbert. And all of these slides are brought to you by Bobby Rubio. Follow my man and the homie Bobby Rubio, because he's a great illustrator and, you know, just does amazing work. Here we go. We got another one. We got the Saiyan Merrill.
Ooh, Jackie boy.
We got the Tatis out of the park. We got the Furman. We got, I think that's Jackson Merrill. It's hard to see from this angle, to be honest.
Lefty. It could be Crony.
All right, we saw that one, and we got this final one. Yep. All of them images. But we also got a lot of cool murals, but this one was definitely my favorite of this season because we spoke on her name and we mentioned it before it happened. It feels almost like we manifested this
Hey.
because
let's get that.
Alex Morgan deserved a mural in San Diego.
She got one.
And she got one. So big shout out to Ground Floor Murals for making this happen. And also check out their new project out here at the Transit District here in Oceanside, because they killed it. A lot of hands, a lot of people involved, not only from the city, but with the artist. And, you know, again, Ground Floor Murals had to like put their hand in there, and they made something special for the city of Oceanside. So it's pretty nice, man. Go check it out there by the train tracks underneath that tunnel by whatever that street is called, because I can't remember off the top of my head.
Cassidy. It's really beautiful. No, it's really
It's not Cassidy. It's like it's by transit, dude.
It's the train station, pretty much.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you know what? I'm gonna try and get to the comments because I feel like I ignored the comments all the way today.
Oh, wow.
So
I love it. Read it.
I can't read any of that shit, to be honest, because it's so far away. But let's try it. I don't know why it just like blurred the camera, but whatever. Let me see. Well, I'm gonna take advantage that it blurred the camera. So I'm gonna go
Let's go.
and read this shit.
Come on, Vic. Get him. Read those comments, baby. Let's go.
All right. So we got Humble Photography. Humble Photography saying Soto and Krim trade for us was no good. Kim was the only player to have fans chant a last name this season other than copied. Other
Jeez.
teams copied. Yeah, you're right. Humble Photography. And follow-up comment. Oh, there you go. It came back on. Question for y'all. We are designated. Holy crap. I need to read this again better. All right. Question for y'all. We are designing a Chargers lowrider bike. What Ford Charger faces, past or present, would you recommend we have painted on the bike? Ooh, okay. I'm going to repeat that question. Humble Photography with a question right here for Smoking Vic Sports Radio. Question for y'all. We are designing a Chargers lowrider bike. What Ford Charger faces, past or present, would you recommend we have painted on the bike? Smoke,
Ooh.
start it off.
You said Chargers or Padres?
Charger, sir.
Oh, of course. It would be Seau.
Mando.
I'm gonna go 2 offense OGs, 2 offensive newbies. So yeah, I would say Seau. I would say Herbert. I would say Gates. And I would say Derwin James. He is actually shown to be a Charger for life. He's looking really dope.
All right. Well, my approach is going to be a little bit different because it depends how far back and how much of a name you want. Because if you want somebody that everybody knows all eras, Dan Fouts is definitely one. Then you got to go to, of course, Junior Seau. another generation of Charger fandom. And then when it comes down to like the golden years between Gates, Tomlinson, and Rivers, it's hard to choose. But
Yeah, I mean,
but I gotta say LT. I love Gates. Love Gates. But if I was to pick between all three, it would have to be LT. So I'm at Fouts, I'm at Sayar, I'm at LT. And as much as I like Herbert, I would have to say Keenan Allen.
Okay, all right. I mean, that's perfect through the generations.
Yep. So that's just for me. As a Chargers fan, for me, Fouts, Sayar, Keenan Allen, and of course the great LaDainian Tomlinson.
Yeah, I mean, I would even do just that whole Keenan Allen, LT, Gates, and Rivers. I mean, that's a
Oh, that would be nasty.
that's a bike in itself.
Yeah, oh, 100%. Yeah.
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? That's its own bike.
Yeah, because don't get me wrong, dude. There's a lot of other defensive players like Merriman.
Lights out, baby.
We got
Castillo.
Castillo. We got Sean Phillips, Cromartie.
Oh, Phillips.
Quentin
Jammer.
There's so many guys, but like, if you're really trying to encapsulate what the Chargers are and what they have been throughout the years, it's a little bit more complicated than that.
I mean, that's why I really do appreciate Derwin James, because he has that smash mouth, that ball that you want to be your identity as a team. You know, like if it was him and Say out in front of him, oh Lord, that'd be so dangerous. Just imagine all-time Chargers like James, Say out, Sean Phillips. Like, dude, I don't know, man.
Sean Phillips was one of my favorites, dude. That motherfucker
Dude,
is
he's
nasty,
dope, bro. He's dope. So
yeah. Merriman and Phillips were like nasty.
Yeah.
But you can't live in the past.
oh no.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like this number 3 guy. I forget his name all the time, but he's
the guy
pretty
I've been
cool.
talking about the whole time.
What'd you say?
Derwin James.
Yeah. Yeah.
This guy been talking. Yeah, he's so sick. He's like, he hits so hard.
Yeah. No, he's a great tackler, dude. Yeah. And we don't have an Instagram at the time anymore, but we will end up uploading an Instagram clip just for you guys, because for some reason our Instagram is just trying to hit us up with this portrait mode, and we can't do that, bro. We love landscape.
Yeah, we can't do that.
But yeah, it is what it is. Until next season, we'll figure it out. But we do appreciate everybody who tuned in to Smoke and Vic Sports Radio Hour, and kept on joining us week in and week out here at Kick Labs. Because without you guys, we would have never been able to really excel in this type of platform, bring you sports week in, week out. I know it started with the Padres, but it definitely ascended from that, and we're just thankful that you guys allowed us to bring you sports on a weekly basis, even if it was just for an hour, because there's all these other outlets. You got the radio, you got the sports networks everywhere, but being through Kick Labs, being through North County, it definitely means a lot more to us, for real. So thank you.
Oh yeah, no. Tremendously appreciate you guys, sticking with us through the thick and thin. Not every show is perfect, but hey, that's what we love, man. We are fans, talking to fans as fans. This is what we do, man. Thank you guys being fans with us.
Yeah, and that's real, because as you guys saw, we definitely had a lot of hiccups throughout Smoke and Vic, more than we did through the SD podcast. I don't know exactly why Smoke and Vic was a little bit more difficult. I don't know if it was the slides,
Probably trying something new.
but the audio sometimes was crazy. The video was a little choppy, but don't get me wrong, we will correct some of those issues, and we'll bring it back stronger on 2026.
Oh, yeah.
Looking forward to it. So to everybody, we wish you a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year. Be safe out there. Enjoy your time with your families, and enjoy some time for yourselves, man. Because sometimes the holidays could get crazy, but end of the day, you gotta love yourself and keep emitting that radiance to everybody.
Couldn't agree more, man. Merry Christmas, guys. Happy New Year's. We'll see you guys in 2026. Probably around spring training if you know what's good for you.
Yes, sir. Spring training can't come soon enough. We are looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it, especially Mexico City can't come sooner. April 25th and 26th, Mexico City is going to be amazing. We will give you some of that live
He
coverage.
might even go live. Exactly. Let's go.
Dude, you don't even know. I might even end up being back at the dugout again.
Oh man,
Can't
that's how we
wait.
do it.
Oh
Hey.
my God, dude.
We'll save it for the
love it.
imagination. We'll see. I can't wait to see what they're ready. You guys aren't ready. We're already planning for 2028. So we will definitely see you guys in 2026.
Yes, sir. But still keep us posted. Keep us in your prayers and, keep on hitting us up through the Instagram because we will be dropping clips, a lot of clips, actually a lot of clips that you guys probably didn't see before. But we do thank you again for keeping up with us through Kicker Labs. And last note before we head out, we did have this interview go live and publish on the SD Voyager. So pull up on that link and check out the interview done by SD Voyager about Smoke and Vic Sports Radio through Kicker Labs. An amazing article. So thank you everybody on SD Voyager for thinking about us and including us on the article because, man, it hits home, man. Thank you. Thank you guys.
Awesome. Yeah.
And again, appreciate you guys' attention and keeping up with us every single goddamn week.
And maybe next season we'll get a TV that works. It's the MTV behind me.
Yes, sir. Well, Smoke, I think we're down to the last couple of seconds, bro.
Well, Vic, it ain't the end of the year yet, so I wish you a happy holidays. And yeah, I can't wait to see what we do for them next season.
Yes, sir. And likewise, brother, I wish you nothing but the best on your Christmas, on your holiday season, on the New Year's. Hopefully you get your resolutions straightened up because I got no resolutions.
Yeah, what are your guys' resolutions? You tell us in the comments. I don't have any yet because we're doing what we're trying to do. Maybe a resolution be have a better resolution
for the video and audio. But everybody, until then, until next season, until next year, we will see you on the next episode of Smoke and Vic Sports Radio. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for kicking it with us through Kicker Labs.
Yeah.
But until then, LFGSD, baby. Let's go.
Oh.